Hi, my name is Russ Thornton. This is a video review of the Canvas Free for Teachers product. Let's start first here with the new user registration. There is a single custom registration option, and the user must complete a form in order to proceed and register an account. There is no upfront form validation. The user can enter any data, proceed with the form, and it won't get corrected until the user submits the form. They're going to have to go back and refill it out again to complete this process. A couple of ideas is a ton of users have Gmail accounts. To provide a Gmail registration option could be a seamless type of registration experience, which is already validated and secured by Google. Also providing Ajax in the form live Ajax validation. The user then can enter the information, have it validated right up front, and only have to submit the form one time. After registration, the user must validate the email account. And during this email validation, the email could get lost, it could get sent to spam, it could be hard for the user to find. A couple questions that I have. Is email validation really necessary for the free accounts? Is this something that could be moved as a requirement only for the paid users? The concept of simplifying the registration process, reducing the potential for user error, getting the users quickly right into their accounts, keeping them on that dashboard, that portal page. These are things that I believe can pay significant dividends right up front. Let's move on to the dashboard. When you get to the initial dashboard view, it's blank. Many teachers are just getting familiar with online LMS solutions, so here are a couple of ideas to get them started. Prompt the user on this page with instructional video options, for example. Give them the option to view the video now, save it for later. These videos already exist in the help section, and it's actually very good design practice to keep them on the page, put this information in front of them so they don't have to search for it at all. The instructional video should be available on the courses, on assignments, and the grades dashboard. There is plenty of white space available for this. Getting these videos right in front of uh, the users as they think about this, as they plan their assignments, their grades, courses, can be a good tool to have. Again, given that many teachers may be new to online LMS solutions, they may not know how to get the most out of Canvas. One idea is to provide a default sample course and content that highlights and puts to use the most valuable Canvas features and functionality. The teachers can then model their content and leverage the design functionality. These samples could be used for sample courses, sample assignments, and the sample grades. Moving on to settings. I see the option here to enable several services such as Google Docs, and I have enabled Google Docs services in this example. And when I go to my profile setting, it would be really nice and convenient if I could just import my existing Google Plus profile. The Google Plus link has already been established. Other options would be to import a Facebook or Twitter profile instead of having to fill out this form from scratch and try to find my profile picture that I have buried somewhere and can't easily dig up. One other area of key Google integration that I would expect is synchronized calendars. When I set up my Google services here, Canvas did not import my existing Google Calendar. Now I have to manage two different calendars and I could run into scheduling conflicts. Well-documented APIs already exist to import this Google data and could be used in this scenario. I sat down with a friend of mine, Julia Howard, an assistant teacher at Jordan Ridge Elementary, to discuss the Canvas solution, the registration process, the dashboard, the proposed feedback. She was very enthusiastic about the Canvas solution and positive on the proposed feedback, and also added it would be nice to have both short and long versions of the instructional videos on each page. That was her key feedback from the meeting. Here is a recap on some potential problems and solutions. Only a single custom registration option exists. Users can often get frustrated with registration processes. One potential solution is to add an additional option such as Google Plus, an account that they already have. Form validation. Form validation didn't exist up front on the registration. Using Ajax to validate the data up front so the user doesn't have to submit the form twice could be very valuable. It can also determine if the user account already exists so they don't have to go through that process again. Email verification could get lost or go to spam. Couple questions. Why is email verification needed on a free account? Could this step be moved to just a paid account instead of stopping them up on a free account? Moving on to the dashboard. The initial dashboard is blank. Many users are new to online LMS solutions. Users can be prompted with instructional videos. On courses, assignments, and grades, these videos already exist in help, and we do not need to make them search for the videos. It could be put right at their fingertips. Question, how do I get the most out of the Canvas solution? Creating a sample course that highlights the Canvas features that teachers can then model with their own content is a great solution. You could apply that to both the assignment and grade section as well. I have to create a profile from scratch as a problem. An existing solution would be to import a Google+, Facebook, or other social profile. These hooks are already developed and available there in the settings section. A problem, calendar conflicts, keeping track of two calendars. When I set up my calendar, it didn't import my schedule or other information. Importing Google Docs calendar data is a simple web service action. The key teacher feedback was to provide both short and long instructional video options. Thank you. This is the end of the review.